To calculate correlation within SPSS, I am going to use the Chapter 5 Dataset 1. So if you'd like, pause this program and you can go ahead and open up that dataset if you would like to follow along with me. Once you have the dataset open, we are looking at income from a job, their annual income, and also at their level of education measured in years. So for example, if they had 12 years of education, they were probably a senior in high school. Did they have 15 years of education? So they had 3+ years after college, that type of thing. So we're looking at their annual income in thousands of dollars and then their level of education measured in years. And we want to see if that is a positive or negative correlation, meaning, and obviously we're looking at a positive or direct correlation. We want to determine is if the level of education increases, does their income also increase? So to find your correlation, you will go to Analyze, you will go to Correlate, and then within that menu you have several options. For our purposes, we will always be doing the Pearson correlation. We will have two distinct variables and we will correlate those. So we will use the bivariate option, which means two variables. So click on bivariate. And for correlation, you just need to enter in both your variables. So we're going to enter in income and education. And as you can see, there's several different options, but again, we are just doing a Pearson correlation. So then click OK, and you will get a test or a result that looks something like this. In this menu, we are getting a number called the Pearson correlation, which is also called your R value. Your R value is your correlation, and they give it to you twice because they're giving it in a matrix form. They're showing you that income and education correlate here with the 0.574. They're also doing it where education and income correlate. Obviously, since we only have two variables, we're only going to get one correlation, and they would be the same no matter which direction. But that's how SPS gives it to you. It gives you it in a matrix. So in case you have several variables and you want to correlate them all at once, you can enter it and read it through the matrix that way. So our R value, or our correlation, is at 0.574. 0.574 is not an extremely high correlation, but it's a moderate possibly correlation. And it's positive, obviously, because we have a positive number or direct correlation. If it were a negative number, we would have an indirect correlation, meaning that as one variable increases, the other value decreased. So a value of 0.574 tells us we have a fairly moderate positive correlation between income and education.